Hey guys, it's Heather, aka the Queen of Everything, and I'm here to go over just a couple steps that I think are important to follow when you're at the scene of an accident. So, say you get rear ended, somebody rear ends you, you're mad, you're frustrated, you're hurt. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to call 911. If you have major injuries that you sustained, you definitely want to get an ambulance out there ASAP. They will transport you and take care of everything. On the other hand, there's people that don't feel like they sustained any injuries or very minor injuries. And in their mind, they're like, oh my God, I'm not going to be dramatic and call 911. But their 911 will direct you to a dispatch unit, and they will send dispatch over, and they will basically take a police report. And I find it very, 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 very important to get a police report because people's stories change. I've had it happen to me, and I hear it all day. Well, she told me at the scene that she was on her cell phone. She apologized to me, yada, yada, yada. And then switched up the story when she was talking to her adjuster. It happens. It's something that happens every single day. So me, I don't trust people. I get shit documented. So you may feel dramatic. Let people think what they want. You need to call. You need to get a police report. End of story. Okay. You're also going to want to get important documentation from any and all of the parties that were involved in the accident. Okay. So you're going to want to definitely exchange information with all parties. Okay. And that does include the insurance information. Get a picture of it. Get a picture of their ID. If you don't have a cell phone or your cell phone's dead or whatever, write that shit down. Okay. You want to make sure you get their policy number, their insurance company, name and phone number. You're going to want to get their full name, their address and phone number. You're going to want to get their license plate, a picture of their license plate number. And importantly, you're going to want to get photos of the position of the vehicles. The position of the vehicles, sometimes a lot of people are like, well, I had to move out of the way and, people were honking or blah, 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 blah. Okay, that's fine. Try to get the best photos as you can. You're going to also want to get damages, pictures of the damages to every single vehicle that was included. And you're going to want to just not discuss anything with anybody involved, okay? Get the documentation, get the photos, don't apologize, don't take fault for anything because it's going to be used against you. So keep your mouth shut and get the information that you need. After you guys all split ways, if you didn't get ambulanced, definitely get into an urgent care or an ER or your primary physician. But remember, it all goes back to personal injury. This is a personal injury claim. So we need documentation of your injuries. Documents are really important. So if you do go to the ER or wherever you go, get your discharge information. Your discharge information will show the date. Okay, obviously, that's important. And it's going to show the injuries that you sustained. It's going to also give us a full breakdown if they took x-rays, MRIs, CT scans, what they recommend, if they recommend you follow up with your MD, chiro, ortho, all of that. It's going to give us all the necessary information that we need. And then I would suggest after all of that, after getting the police report, getting the documentation, taking the photos, and seeking some type of treatment, call me. Call me, because sometimes people are at a point where they're just like, oh, I can handle this case on my own. I don't need help from an attorney, blah, 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 blah. But, there's a lot that goes into personal injury claims. And as I go on in videos, I will be explaining all of that. But just now, for a brief little breakdown, people change their stories, and one thing that I've learned in this field is that even if it's your insurance company, they're not on your side. They work for the insurance company. They, if they have to pay out on a claim, it's like, so don't think that they're your friends. Be very careful with what you say to them. So I wouldn't recommend putting in the claim yourself. After the accident, I would actually recommend calling us and having us take care of all of that for you. Again, people's stories change, and everything that's stated in the initial claim, it's going to come back to bite you in the butt. Okay? So call us. If you have any questions, we give free consultations. Our firm works on contingency, no fees, no upfront fees for you guys. And we basically help you from beginning to end. We hold your hand through the whole process. And well, duh, you get to work with me. So guys, just keep this information handy just in case. You never know, accidents happen. So be very, very aware of what steps you need to take just in case. Thanks guys for tuning in. Next time I will be discussing what personal injury attorneys, specifically what we do on our end to help you through the personal injury claim. So if you haven't already, subscribe to me, and definitely make sure you go on the socials and add me and add my firm, Qween.of.everything, so that you can follow us and basically get to know us.